brain exhausted, I'm thinking awkward. Lanes I make you eat a plate of sausage made from Lorraine and Bobby. I may be modest, you paying homage on crazy honor. That you can't wait to comment on my mistakes and my blunders. Hey, I wouldn't trade it for nothing. I'm the most hated, but play I'm taking your date and your woman. Oh dang, your date is your woman. I trade her later if you want her. And she bring friction like Raiden and Blanca. Statements behaving like Saint and dangerous when drinking angry. The same with a mama. Pain with no gain is a bomber. Hit you with sticks.
What's going on? What it do, y'all? What's going on with y'all, man? How you been? This your boy Hen checking back on in, my friends. Episode 88, let the games begin. This ain't no freestyle, just something I just can't, well, I guess it is a freestyle, but I'm not trying to rhyme. It just, sometimes, I'm like that cat on Heathcliff with the skates, with the roller skate, he always rhyming and stuff. I'm kind of like that too, you know, they, one of them type cats, you know what I'm saying? Literally, like, you know. But, look, man, glad to be back. Episode 88, you know, keeping the train rolling. I know by episode 15, episode 20, 25, y'all thought the podcast episode gonna be done. He ain't gonna run out of jerseys. I can't wait. I'm just waiting on the day he crumble and fall. No more jerseys. He might start hanging up sweaters or something else, or turtlenecks. He run out of jerseys. Nope. They still here, and it feel like I just started. What y'all talking about, man? This is the best jersey collection on the planet. So, we're going to get to it. But look, before we get to it, though, I want to just give a shout out to, you know, like I be watching a lot of YouTube, you know, in my YouTube bag. I got to give a shout out to Casanat, man, with the Streaming University. I've been watching that, been watching the different streamers on their platform and how they been, like, you know, having different, you know what I'm saying, perspectives of the campus, and, you know, with like Larry King and McQueen and just different people that be streaming, and they get like a lot of notoriety. And then when Streaming University went off, it helped their platform even more. So I think that's dope that they did that. You know, I might come up with a, you know, a podcast university. I don't know. I'm just talking about, you know, this idea. I know Soulja Boy trying to come up with a rappers university or something. Like, everybody got the universities going on, man. Like, you know, different things go on, they make a university out of it. I guess that's what's going on now. But shout out to Casanat. I thought that was dope, how he did it. He made it to like a real school type of vibe. And it was dope, man. It was really dope. And yeah, my bad, y'all. But yeah, so I just want to give a shout out to him. Everybody like got their platform big, doing their thing. Maybe one day I might be on there. I don't really stream as much, you know, streaming the day-to-day, like, you know, podcasting. You know, some people got their podcast, they be streaming on their podcast. You know what I'm saying? While their podcast going on, they be streaming, doing it. So while the podcast going on, you can see them going live streaming. I might do that here and there too, but, you know, I don't know, I got to get more to the stream. I got to learn more about it. I guess that's why they had the university too, to like, you could learn a little more about it. But all I seen was just really just playing around. I don't know what they were actually doing, like in the actual classes. They were showing the classes, but it don't seem like they were learning nothing. Like they were just using the classes for that stream of content. You know what I'm saying? They get more funny content. And they had like a lot of skits. It looked like it was real, but they were having skits. They were using for their platform and content. So, you know, it's just what it is though. But overall though, I thought Casanat put that together, you know, for like, you know, streamers that's like up and coming and big time streamers, just help everybody platform that's doing it. So I thought that was dope, man. That would be dope to do a podcast university too, man. Like, I'll be the dean, the principal of that thing. I don't know, that'd be crazy. But anyway, man, like I said, shout out to Casanat. I got to go to I missed it this year, but I got to go to the Fanatic Festival, Fanatic Fest. Is it Fanatic Fest? Yeah, Fanatic Fest in NYC, man. I got to go there. I missed it. I didn't get to go this time, but man, you know, everybody know Fanatic, they specialize in like sporting cards, you know, basketball card, baseball card, football card, all that stuff. And then they got like, they specialize in jerseys, And y'all know I'm the king of jerseys, man. I'm not even there. So I got to go to that. You know what I'm saying? I want to run into all the big time sports players and entertainers. Everybody, man. Everybody that you could think of up there, man. And that will help my podcast and my platform a lot too, man. So y'all stay tuned for that, man. Cause I'm definitely planning on going to that, man. Like I got to go to that. That's what like I'm looking for an event to go to, you know, for an episode and some content for my platform to showcase, you know, about jerseys and all that too. I haven't did. I went to SneakerCon and other events, but you know, I specialize in jerseys, and I haven't got a content of me going somewhere where they have like jersey content, authentic jersey content. But for some reason, it's hard to find stuff like that. But the Fanatic Fest is a place where they definitely do stuff like that at. Like that's like right up my alley, right up my ballpark, man. So I definitely got to go to that. Get a couple homeboys, homegirls, whatever. We gonna dip up there. Or if I go by myself, either way, I got to be up there. You know what I'm saying? I got to go, man. You know what I'm saying? Got to go. It'll be a good experience. Whatever the ticket is, I'm with it. I don't want to say whatever it is because they hit it and they might try to up the price. It might be 160. Oh, he said whatever. Oh shit, we'll up it to 500 then. No, man, but you know, I'm gonna try to get my ticket way in advance. That's way down the line though. Next year, whenever I missed it this time, but it's going down, man. Believe that. You know what I'm saying? But look, like I said, to start off the episode, I had to give a shout out to, you know, to the Streaming University. I watch a lot of these streamers on YouTube doing their thing too. A lot of them, man. You know what I'm saying? To, the Bender Dunn Live, DDG, Larry King, McQueen. I mean, it's a lot of them, man. It's a lot on my watch, man. Yana. Yana is funny, man. Y'all check out. She funny. She's like a comedian, man. It's like she seems like she's high all the time. Like she just high off life or whatever. She just like Yana, man. Yonna. She is funny as hell to me. But it's a lot of dope creators, man. Yeah, man. Maybe one day I get to work with them or get, you know, they be a host on the, not host, but a guest on the podcast too, man. You just never know, man. Like I said, I'm doing something different. I got this space, you know what I'm saying, talk about these jerseys, pulling out the most iconic, different jerseys that you ever seen. Some jerseys you probably seen before, you know, I mean, because I got to show, like, there's a lot of common jerseys you seen too, and there's a lot of jerseys that, like, this, like, out of this world, left field for real, so you just never know what you're going to get, though, man. But a lot of jerseys that I got that's common, that people have, 9 times out of 10, it's still different, because I might have a crazy, rare, authentic patch on the jersey that's not on the regular jersey. You know what I'm saying? Like, for instance, I got the Jackie Robinson Brooklyn Dodger jersey, but on the arm, on the sleeve, it got, like, all his stats on the jersey. And, like, you know, a commemorative patch on, like, what all he achieved and stuff on the jersey. It's dope. Like, you know, I'm giving you something different, man. All y'all got to do is tune in, man. So I appreciate y'all checking out your boy, rocking with your boy, staying locked in with your boy. You know what I'm saying? Because your boy going to be here, man. The Pullout Game Podcast, man. Episode 88. But look, man, we've been getting to the first jersey. Without further ado, this dude right here, I had some of his jerseys on here before. Sometime, you know, some people ask me, how do I decide to pull a jersey out? I really don't know. I got so many. Sometimes it be like a jersey kind of, it sound kind of crazy, but it just be stuck in my head through the week. And it just be on my heart to be like, some reason that jersey should be on the podcast this episode. You got to put it. So it really be something like that. It be like a weird thought process and it just stick in my head. Once it stick, it's like, okay, that's who need to come out this week. Pull this jersey out this week. It's really hard to explain. I don't have no raffle board where I just got a lot of names in a bucket and I pull a name out. They don't be like that. It just be something that's really, you know, stuck in my brain, my heart, like, yo, that's the jersey you need to pull out this week. So without further ado, this the jersey I'm pulling out first. It was in my brain to pull the jersey out, and how I decide the order of the jersey. I don't know, man. I just go with the flow for real with that one. You know what I'm saying? And I think about it ahead of time, like, okay, this is the lineup, and this how we gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? Just, it really something you really shouldn't think too deep on. You know what I'm saying? Like my homeboy say, I got so many jerseys. Deciding what jersey to pull out is a problem, but it's a good problem. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes you get stuck, like, damn, what jersey I'm gonna pull out? But right now, that's all taken care of. Y'all ain't gotta worry about that. The lineup and the jersey for the day is ready, locked in, ready to go. So the first jersey I'm finna pull out is this dude right here. He legendary, iconic. Like I said before earlier, I done had some of his jerseys on here before. And when I pull the jersey out, y'all gonna see who I'm talking about. And one of the most iconic players in this sport. Like, hands down. Like, even if you don't watch this sport that much, majority of the people still know who the guy is. He done did a lot for the game. He retired at 40 years old. He put his heart and soul into the game, man. And all the heart and soul that he put into the game, it paid off like big time. But the dude we talk about, this dude right here. Right here, right here, right here. Man, y'all see the vibes, man. Yeah, y'all see the vibes. Y'all see what's going on. Yep. Number 30 for the Cincinnati Reds. Who is we talking about? And then look, man, this is the Cooperstown Collection, Mitchell and Ned, real deal jerseys, man. Y'all stop playing, man. Stop playing. You know, I know on the Mitchell and Neds on the basketball jersey, sometimes they have like the name of the player and the year of that jersey. A lot of Mitchell and Neds baseball don't really have that. For some reason, they just, construct that one different the way they do the baseball. And sometimes the football had the years of that jersey and the name of the player too on the front, the Mitchell and Ness. But for some reason, baseball don't really do that. I guess because they, it mixed in with the Cooperstown Collection too. So I don't know. So I guess they merged together and like just decided not to do that for the baseball. But yeah, man. But this right here, number 30, Cincinnati Red. I gave y'all been doing all this talking. I gave y'all enough time to guess who this could be, man. Who this could be. And this is without further ado. Come on, man. Y'all don't know by now. Y'all ain't no baseball head, but y'all might it just slip y'all mind. But this right here, no other than that guy, Ken Griffey Jr., man. Yep, Ken Griffey Jr. played for the Cincinnati Reds, man. And look, I forgot to show y'all this, man. I'm tripping. The Cincinnati Reds patch. Yeah, Cincinnati Reds patch, man. Yeah, this is the real Ken Griffey Jr., man. I'll stick everything Ken Griffey Jr., man. Stop playing with old Ken Griffey, man. And it's crazy, too, though? Ken Griffey Jr., dad, Ken Griffey Sr., played for the Cincinnati Reds. And he wore number 30. But this Ken Griffey Jr., his son, Joey, Ken Griffey Jr., but his dad played for the Cincinnati Reds, too. So Ken Griffey Jr. and Ken Griffey Sr., both played, man. You know what I'm saying? They played on the team together. Like, they played on the same team and everything, man. Yeah, so stop playing, man. When he played for the Seattle Mariners, yeah, Ken Griffey Jr. and Ken Griffey Sr. played for them boys, man. Together, man. That was the first father-son duo, man. Ken Griffey Jr., Ken Griffey Sr., man. Before LeBron and Bronny James, man. This the first duo right here, man. Yeah. But yeah, man, let's talk about Ken Griffey. Ken Griffey Jr. All right, y'all. Here we go. Ken Griffey Jr. You know what I'm saying? The one and only. And it's crazy, too, because everybody know Ken Griffey Jr. is known for the Seattle Mariners. He known for that, right? And we on episode 88, and I haven't even pulled out Ken Griffey Jr. Seattle Mariners jersey. I haven't even pulled that out yet. Ain't so many jerseys, man. Ken Griffey Jr. playing with the Seattle Mariners is like the obvious jersey you would expect when you like, oh, he gonna pull a Ken Griffey Jr. Ken Griffey Jr. jersey out, you expect that. Seattle Mariners. But look, I done pulled out Ken Griffey Jr. high school jersey. He didn't go to college. Yeah, a lot of people don't know Ken Griffey Jr. went from high school to the pros. You know what I'm saying? Some Kobe Bryant, LeBron James, Kevin Garnett, T-Mac type stuff. But, it's just what it is, man. He was just that good. Young cat, man. I think came into the pros at 17, man. He was a young dude, man. He was young, man. I think 17, he came into the pros, man. But look, at the end of the day, man, a lot of people don't even know about Ken Griffey, man. Ken Griffey had like that smile, will get everybody attention, and like he's a good people person. But a lot of people don't even know Ken Griffey Jr. was suffering with depression. And when I pulled out Ken Griffey Jr. high school jersey on here. I pulled out Ken Griffey Jr. Chicago White Sox jersey on here. I think I pulled out. Did I pull out another Ken Griffey? I think them the two I pulled out. Ken Griffey Jr. high school and Ken Griffey Jr. Chicago White Sox jersey. Now I'm pulling out the Cincinnati Reds Ken Griffey. But when he was in high school, I don't think I talked about that too. I didn't want to get in depth too much. But I should have. But Ken Griffey Jr. was suffering from a lot of depression. Even though all that smiling he was doing, man, I'm talking about soon as he came into the league, man, and a little bit before he came into the league, he was getting yelled at, screamed at by coaches, by his dad. He was going through a lot of stuff, and he was staying out late at night. At the time he was staying with his parents. Folks kicked him out. I think he took like over 200 something painkillers or some kind of pills he took, and had him unconscious. He attempted suicide. A lot of people don't even know Ken Griffey Jr. attempted suicide. Like when he was early in his career, like 17, 18 years old in the league, man, the pressure was just getting too much on him, man. Everybody was yelling at him. The pressure was on. But he still had a respectable career. You know what I'm saying? He had like a 300 something batting average, 14 home runs his first year. His career, he was doing good beginning his career, but then, he kind of fell off and he started getting, he was getting hurt here and there, and then he got into this slump, and he finished third in the running for Rookie of the Year, where he was the top runner at the beginning. Then he just fell short. There's just a lot of stress and a lot of stuff would get to him, man. He just really wasn't in his right mind, man. Like, a lot of stuff would get to him. But like second year, he was getting a little better. Third year, he was taking off. But then eventually, year 2000, he got with the Cincinnati Reds. He played with them boys 2000 to 2008, and that boy still showing glimpses of how he was with the Seattle Mariners. But at the same time, man, that man started getting hurt a lot, man. He started getting hurt. And but overall, he played 945 games, 3,353 at-bats, 904 hits, 270 batting average. He had 210 home runs with Cincinnati Reds by itself. Cincinnati alone, he had 210. Runs batted in, 602. Runs scored, 533. 9 stolen bases, 476 walks. Only 32 strikeouts in 8 seasons. Only 32 strikeouts, man. That's damn near great. And on base percentage, 362. Slugger percentage, 514. You know what I'm saying? OPS, 876. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. Like, the dude, like, total bases, 1,723 total bases. Extra base hits, 391. Stolen base attempts, 17. So he stole 9 bases out of 17 attempts. Wins above replacement, 611. Man, come on, man. Dude, he put work in, man. But his number would have been better than that, too, man. But he would get hurt a lot, man. It was always something, man. I know he had like he fractured his wrist. You know what I'm saying? I know he like broke his ankle. I think he broke his wrist at one time. Then, he had an ankle problem. Like a lot of stuff was just happening. You know what I'm saying? He having hamstring problems. He had a lot of stuff going on, man. It was like derailing his career on like getting his numbers, man. But Ken Griffey was showing, he won like comeback player of the year. I think that's one season in Cincinnati, he hit like 35 home runs. I mean, dude was still handling business, but every time he get in the groove, take off, he get hurt, man. Just like Grant Hill, Penny Hardaway, and all them boys, he always end up getting hurt, man. So, just one of them things, man. But Ken Griffey, he retired, 40 years old, made it to the Hall of Fame. I mean, dude he was just one of them guys, man. Like, everybody loved him, man. I think he had like a, 93.9% on like votes? Or was it 99.3? It was 93.9 or 99.3 in percentage of votes that he got to make it to the Hall of Fame, man. I want to say 99.3. It was one of them, though. I figured out. But, yeah, man. Ken Griffey with that guy. And, like I said, I done showed y'all the Ken Griffey High School, the Ken Griffey Chicago White Sox. A lot of people don't even know he played with the White Sox, man. Like, of course, y'all know he played with the Seattle Mariners. And some people know he played with Cincinnati Reds. But, man, come on, man. Y'all just never know what I'm going to pull out, man. Y'all stay tuned, man. The best jersey collection on the planet. I dare anybody come out and say they got a better jersey collection than me. I dare them to. It won't be fun for y'all. It's going to be a long night. I can pull out 2 jerseys, shut the whole operation down, man. Like, I'm telling you, so this collection that I'm doing, I'm representing this for, like, my content, for me, and for all my fans and subscribers out there, man. I appreciate y'all watching. Y'all motivate me to keep going. Even when I wasn't getting a lot of views, I still was doing it because I just enjoy doing it, man. I just love showcasing the I've been doing it for a long time. Like on Instagram, Facebook, and them type of platform. But like YouTube is a space where they have videos and have fun with it. So why not showcase the jersey but make it to a platform of podcast, man? And like I said, gumbo that thing together, man. Podcast and showcasing and talk my stuff and just have some fun with it, man. You know what I'm saying? Everybody not gonna like your content. Everybody not supposed to like your content, man. You know what I'm saying? There's some people that don't even like sports. Some people that do love sports and still don't like your content. And some people that don't even like sport but still love your content. So, is there people that love sport and love your content too? So you just never know what you're gonna get. When you get in a business like this of doing videos, knowing like potentially thousands and millions to watch, you gotta black out and just fade away and fade out all that negative stuff. Like, who cares? Like, just do it. Like, who cares? Like, once you start popping off, they gonna follow the train anyway because they know you comfortable with it. So most time people that try to make fun of anything or make you uncomfortable is because they know deep down you're uncomfortable. So, misery love company, man. So they gonna make sure that they go out their way to make you feel bad, to down how you kind of already feel like out of place with stuff, because they think like, oh, if I could just keep making him feel down and uncomfortable, he'll stop. But once they know that you're comfortable with what you're doing and you're not worried about what him or her or the haters talking about, they're going to stop even trying to knock it. They're going to get used to what you're doing. They might even start there watching it because you know how comfortable you are, and they might just start liking it because they tapped into something that they didn't know about. They were just hating on the whole time. They actually start watching it. Like, damn, dude ain't really that bad. Old girl really ain't that bad. So, yeah, man, it's life, man. So, that's the last thing you should be worried about when you cut the camera on. It's like what a hater think. I don't be studying none of that, man. That's how I got to episode 88, man. I block out all that, man. Ain't nothing stopping this train, man. Y'all seen that movie Unstoppable by Denzel? Well, eventually that train got stopped. Y'all didn't watch the movie. I'm sorry I had to tell what happened at the end, but at the end of the day, though, man, the Pullout Game podcast like that train on Unstoppable movie. It just steady going, man. We not stop. No matter what they do, the trick or the gadget trying to stop the train, that thing still going. It went off the rail, just kept going. It went out the train tracks and kept going. Nothing stopping this train, man. For real, man. But what we finna do, Can show the Ken Griffey jersey again, man. That's what we finna do. Show the Ken Griffey jersey again. Let's stop playing, man. Ooh, boy, this thing clean, boy. What? Cincinnati Reds, man. Cincinnati Reds joint, man. I pulled out a Cincinnati Red jersey. You know, Crap put out a Cincinnati Red jersey, I think a couple episodes back, that Eric Davis. I think, yeah, y'all go check that out, man. Eric Davis was a beast. Talk about Eric Davis, but yeah, man. I forgot about that too, that I pulled out Cincinnati Red jersey back to back. But it don't even matter though, like, you know, I might pull out Cincinnati Red jersey next episode. You know, it ain't nothing I'm planning to do. You just never know. The same way y'all never know what jersey I'm gonna pull out. That's how my brain be through the week when I'm trying to decide. Like, I don't even be knowing. I don't even be knowing what jersey I'm gonna pull out. Oh, I got a little tongue twisted. I don't even be knowing what jersey I'm gonna pull out for the next episode myself, my brother. But but yeah, man. So yeah, man. I had to get it to y'all, man. Ken Griffey Jr. All Stick, everything Cincinnati Reds jersey, man. Y'all stop playing, man. This was really good, man. This was really good. Stop playing with your boy, man. Yeah, y'all. I had to give y'all the content, man. I'm telling you, man, the jersey collection ain't nowhere else. It gonna get crazy now. I'm telling y'all hold tight, man. This the best jersey collection. We on episode 88, man. Episode 88, man. And I pull out all these jerseys, man. Iconic jerseys. Man, I'm telling you, man. It gets deep for real, dog. I'm telling you. Yeah. Casanat, I'm putting in my application right now to be a professor at Streamer University. I know they have different professors and then they teach on certain things that they're good at, that they can help the students that come there. I could get them on, like, you know, on authentic jerseys, man. Like, you know, schooling them on players and sports and just different things, man. So, Casanat, let me be a professor at Streamer University, man. Come on, man. But no, I don't really stream like that, man. But I think I should stream here and there. If I do, will y'all follow your boy? Will y'all, you know, if I get on Kick or Twitch or whatever, y'all gotta follow your boy, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking about it, but you know, first and foremost, this is the #1 priority, the Pull Out Game podcast, man. You know what I'm saying? The Podcast University coming soon. No, I'm just playing. But look, man, like I said, I appreciate y'all rocking with your boy. You know, these jerseys, man. I know y'all enjoy the content and you know, my train of thought and my advice on certain things, and I just get to y'all how I feel, man. I always keep it real too, man, to the stories, to like how I feel, advice, humor, pain, music, sports, movies, whatever, man. Like these jerseys, whatever. I'm keeping 100 with y'all, man, all the time, man. I think that how my platform build up too, because I always kept it 100 with y'all. Y'all can feel it in the gut. Y'all can feel like I ain't trying to put on for nobody, no front. I ain't trying to be extra cool for nobody. I'm just being me. If you think you're extra cool, you think you're extra lame, who gives a damn? I'm just being me. That's how I always gonna be. That's how I always known to be and live life, is just be me. I never want to be like nobody else. That's why this podcast is what it is, because nobody doing a podcast like this. A lot of people like pulling out jerseys. How that gonna work? Where you gonna do this? Where you gonna prop the camera at? Where you gonna have the jersey hanging up at when you had the camera showing? Like, you know, people like saying and asking certain questions, you know, not knowing how it was gonna work. But that was the fun part for me. I'm finna get ready to do something. You know, I'm talking about podcast first started. I'm finna get ready to do something that nobody else is doing. By people asking them questions, I look at a positive note. A positive note more than a negative, because negative, they be like, oh, that ain't gonna work. How that gonna work? How you gonna do that? But the positive note for me, by y'all thinking how it's gonna work, once I figure that out, how it's gonna work, then let me know that you were asking all them questions, or a person was asking all them questions because nobody's doing it. So that's how I looked at it. Once I perfect certain things, I know I'm in my own lane now. So, and bam, here we go. So nobody doing this, man. So I appreciate everybody. Like I said, Ken Griffey Jr., he was a beast, man. Even with Cincinnati, and like I said, if he left Cincinnati, he went to the Chicago White Sox. Y'all go back in the archives of one of the Pullout Game podcast episodes. I pulled out Chicago White Sox Ken Griffey Jr. jersey. Like, I pulled that out. So, yeah, man. I appreciate y'all. This Ken Griffey Jr. all still everything Cincinnati Red jersey, and that's what it is, man. Y'all hold that thing down, man. Yes, indeed. Choo.
My brain is exhausted, I'm thinking awkward. Lanes I make you eat a plate of sausage made from Lorraine Bobby. I may be modest, you paying homage on crazy honor.
What's going on, y'all? What up, y'all? This your boy Hen. Check it back on in, man. Y'all already know the vibes, man. Pullout Game Podcast, episode 88, segment 2. Yeah, man, you know the train's still rolling. Look, man, it's something I want to speak on too before we get to the next jersey. Matter of fact, I took a little while to pull the first jersey out. You know what I'm saying? I had to talk my stuff. I had to, sometimes I got to get stuff out your chest, man. We're a family here, man. This a vibe, man. You know how we do. Sometimes be like that. But look, before I get into what I want to talk about, let me pull the next jersey out real quick. We can get right to it. I ain't going to play no games. I told y'all I'm that guy with these jerseys. The Jersey Emperor, Jersey King. I would say Jersey God, but I don't like to put God in names like that. I don't like to play around like that. But if I did say that, I would be that. But I ain't gonna play like that. You know what I'm saying? But look, we get to the next jersey. This dude right here is not a game, not to be played with. Legendary too, iconic in his sport. And let's get to it, man. The jersey I'm finna pull out, this guy right here. Man. Power. No, this ain't no Power 50 Cent TV show jersey or nothing like that. This ain't Georgia Power Light Bill Electrical Company jersey. No, man. This ain't no Fight the Power jersey or nothing like that, man. No, man. This ain't no I Got the Power. It ain't none of that, man. This right here, this is Power Memorial High School, man. Number 33. But I done said the high school name, but I ain't say who the player is on the back of the jersey. Man, come on, man. I want y'all guess who this is. Well, I'm finna go ahead and hurry up, turn around, cause a lot of y'all probably run to Google real quick to try to figure out who it is real quick before I turn around. But look, don't even worry about it, cause eventually I'm finna turn around. But this is Power, number 33, Power Memorial High School, man. You know what I'm saying? A Catholic high school too, might I add. But look, man, and it's in Harlem. But no, is it in Harlem? I want to say it is in Harlem. I'm not sure if it's in Harlem. That's what I'm not sure about. But I know it's in New York though. But look, man, we finna turn the jersey around and place it where it need to be. Bam, man. Lew Alcindor, man. All still everything Lew Alcindor, aka Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, high school jersey. Before he became Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, his original government name was Lew Alcindor. Before he took the Muslim name Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, he was Lew Alcindor. This is his high school jersey, man. Power Memorial High School, man. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar was born in Harlem, New York. That's why I'm figuring Power High School is in Harlem. Because, he from there. I don't know, but, it ain't like college. You go to college, you get a scholarship from another city, you can just go there. Because like I said, he went to UCLA, but he's from New York. So you automatically sometimes go to another school. But, when you're in high school, you probably go to the school in the neighborhood that you're in. So I'm guessing it was in Harlem, but, we're going to find all that out later on. But we know Kareem Abdul-Jabbar is from Harlem, New York. And I know Power Memorial High School is in New York. It's in NYC, but I won't say Harlem too, but we know it's NYC though. We know that much. It's New York, so let's just go with that for now. But yeah, man, this Lou Alcindor, aka Kareem Abdul-Jabbar High School jersey, man. Power Memorial High School, man. It's a Catholic school. Stop playing with your boy, man. It's Kareem Abdul-Jabbar High School jersey. I wish y'all stop playing with your boy. I dream of Jeannie, where you at? I got a wish. What's your wish? I wish they stopped playing with your boy. Oh man, yeah, that's the only wish I want, man. Stop. I don't want $1 million. I don't want nothing else. I don't want nothing. You know, well, I wish you stop world hunger. And I ain't gonna lie, I do want $1 million. I'll take that too. But I wish, my main wish, I wish they stopped playing with your boy. But yeah, this is it right here, man. Y'all check this. Y'all see the Ice Cube joint too, man. Years ahead. Pendant, you know what I'm saying? Boys in the hood. Shout out to Cube and the Boys in the Hood joint. 91. Man, y'all stop playing. But anyway, man, it's all about Lou Alcindor. You know what I'm saying? You know, so. If mama call him Lou, I'm gonna call him Lou. Yeah, man. Yep, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Lou Alcindor, aka Kareem Abdul-Jabbar High School jersey. What y'all know about that? Yeah, man, I ain't gonna take too much time on this. I just want to speak on this real quick, man. Let y'all know what time it is, man. Get your watches out, man. Get your stopwatches out, man. If you got an old 1984 pager, man, you know what I'm saying? Check the time on there, man. Check the time on there. You know what I'm saying? Y'all better know what time it is, man. Lou Alcindor, man. Power Memorial High School jersey, a.k.a. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, before he turned to Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. That was his original government name, Lou Alcindor, man. I don't know how much to say that, man. I done pulled out Lou Alcindor, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Milwaukee Bucks jersey. So, you know, I got some more to pull out too. Y'all stay tuned, man. Y'all stay tuned, man. Got shit, you know, Kareem, man. You know Kareem gonna be in the collection. You know Lou Alcindor gonna be there, dog. You know that. Yeah, man. So, yeah. This thing dope, man. Come on, man. Power Memorial High School, man. Yep. What it do, y'all? This old Lou Alcindor, man, a.k.a. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, man. You know, people be talking about the greatest players of all time and all this, you know. Of course, KD, my favorite player of all time. I don't really rely on like too much stats and that and this and that because a lot of stats, you know, your teammate had to help you out. You know what I'm saying? Cause I look at it like this. I said this before. You know, just say like you go by championship. Just say like in Game 7 and KD drive to the hole and he make the right play, the pass, to kick the ball out to the three-point shooter. And if he make the shot, they win the finals. This Game 7 to win it all. He win the finals. All right? And they look back on that final 5 years later on down the line. They were like, damn, KD won that final. Because his teammate hit the shot. Right? So that's the final that KD won under his belt. But if that teammate that KD threw the ball to in the corner, he ended up missing the shot. And they lose the final. Game 7, they lose the final. 5 years later, people going to say, KD lost that final. So that's why, you know, you get what I'm saying? So I don't really rely too much on stats because sometimes it's a narrative or your teammates too helping you out too. And don't get me wrong, stats do count. They do count. And you know, like championships count and all that count too. But I'll be looking at like the eye test and like, you know what I'm saying, they skill set and what they great at and their weaknesses, you know, stuff. I look at that and KD like that dude, you know what I'm saying to me, but at the same time, MJ, you know, as far as stats and will and just that go-get-emness and just, I know that ain't the word go-get-emness, whatever. But he'll go get her and he relentless, man. He'll savage. And so, you know, what can I say, man? But look, when they do talk about GOATs and stuff like that, and they talk about stats and you know, and all that too, man, and like accolades and stuff like that. Man, come on, man. Kareem, Lou Alcindor up there, man. He won 3 NYC Catholic high school titles in high school. And then he won 2 national high school championships too. Like out of them 3, I think he went on to win like 2 national championships in high school too. So I think he got like 5 trophies in high school. And then, he did it Thizzle and UCLA, won championships there. And of course, you know what he did in the NBA. And he was like the biggest recruitment, after Wilt Chamberlain. Like, Wilt Chamberlain did his thing. Kareem was a little younger. When Kareem came to the league, Kareem was a young buck. Wilt was the older cat. But Kareem, man, he came in the league doing his thing, but he was the young dude, man, and he was the biggest recruitment that people was after Wilt Chamberlain. He was the next big thing, after Wilt Chamberlain. And even though they were years apart, he was that next dude after Wilt Chamberlain. Everybody wanted him, man, and he decided to go to UCLA, and it's a story that happened in the NBA. A lot of people will be like, he wore, goggles. And the reason he wore goggles because Kareem was so tall, they'll try to block his shot. And sometimes he'll get poked in the eye by they try to raise his hand, try to block the shot knowing they ain't going to get it. Dude doing sky hooks. He already 7 feet. Like damn near 19-foot wingspan, man. Like 35-inch wingspan. Go gadget on, man. You're not gonna block Kareem. You're not gonna do it. But they'll try, and then sometime in the midst of battle, they'll make a mistake and poke him in the eye, and he got tired of that. For some reason, they used to do that a lot. So that's why he started wearing goggles. And another reason he started wearing goggles too, he noticed that around that time, kids used to be embarrassed by wearing glasses and stuff. And Kareem was like the biggest dude, the most famous, popular basketball player at the time, winning championships and in LA, and he was that guy. The sky hook, he was famous. You know what I'm saying? So he said, I'm gonna keep wearing goggles anyway, because if I wear goggles, and he know he had a impact on the youth, so he was like, if I wear them, now the kids, they won't feel embarrassed about wearing glasses and goggles. And it helped. I think like the glasses and goggle market went up more. People wasn't embarrassed. Little kids wasn't embarrassed to wear glasses and goggles and stuff that they needed like that. So y'all give Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, but before then with Lou Alcindor, but we started wearing the goggles. I think it was Kareem then we started doing the goggles. But y'all either one y'all want to call him, man. But we'll just call it Kareem out of respect. That's what he want to be called now. But we talk about Lou Alcindor back in the day. But yeah, man, y'all give Lou Alcindor, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar a lot of that credit, man, because he the one molded the youth on like, yeah, y'all should wear goggles and glasses, man. So yeah, shout out to him, man. But through his whole career, man, he been an all-around champion. He had the scoring title record before LeBron broke it for years and years and years, and LeBron had to play the damn near like 20, 21 years, 22 years to even break the record. So 20 years, however it was, but I mean, come on, man. Kareem, he been putting the work, and I don't like how he don't get that credit of like being one of the GOATs, man. Like I said, KD my GOAT and MJ my GOAT, but he don't get that credit, I guess, because he a center and he ain't as versatile as a scorer as like a Kobe or a Jordan or something like that. He don't be on the perimeter as much as like a LeBron or something like that. But at the end of the day, though, man, the dude scored 38,000 points without hitting threes. Let that sink in, man. 38,000 plus points without hitting threes. And he did it in a shorter time that LeBron reached 38,000 plus. And LeBron had a three-point line. Let that sink in. So that let you know what type of work Kareem was putting in, man. Come on, man. Like Lou Alcindor, man. Like I said, man, that man won 3 NYC Catholic titles, man. And then he won 2 national titles in high school. Out of them 3, he went further and won a national title 2 times. And then his high school overall high school record was 79-2. Come on, man. Who doing that? That man only lost 2 games during his whole 4-year high school career, man. Who doing this, man? Then he went on and dominated in UCLA. Y'all stay tuned. UCLA, Kareem, Lou Alcindor. Stay tuned for that. And did I pull that out already? I tell you, it be so many jerseys, man. It's hard to keep up with that, man. Like, did I don't think I pulled out the UCLA Kareem or Lou Alcindor yet. But I did. I know for a fact I remember pulling out that Milwaukee Bucks Lou Alcindor. You know what I'm saying? You got the Kareem Lakers jersey. I mean, y'all just stay tuned, man. It gonna get crazy around here, man. Like it ain't been getting crazy already. You know what I'm saying? It already have, but you know, we got to keep the craziness going. But like I said, Kareem been a winner his whole life, man. If he a center forward or whatever he is, the janitor, you know what I'm saying, the dude that do the NBA player laundry, clean clothes, whatever he is, man, he been a winner. The dude been a winner, man. And I feel like they taking away from his greatness, man. You know, I always hear Jordan, LeBron. Like, I just don't understand how LeBron just skipped all these players and all the accolades that Kareem don't put in, man. I don't get it. But, you know, people had their own narratives, and ESPN had their own narrative. They like, the media like the mold and narrative where they want it. And speaking of ESPN, they've been doing a lot of crazy stuff, man. They've been firing people left and right. Just all kind. I mean, they firing like the biggest stars on the network. And I was shocked when they had fired Ryan Clark, man. Like Ryan Clark molded like the Monday Night Football, Thursday Night Football, and the NFL show on ESPN. Like, he helped that. I think they won like 2 Emmys and stuff, like, cause it, you know, his participation of the shows on ESPN. Like, he like resurrected them shows, man. Helped them out a lot, man. Cause Ryan Clark always speak his mind, and he was good on First Take, and they just let him go, man. But I don't know, man. I heard they were trying to, you know, yank some of his contract to make room for Pat McAfee show. You know, his contract coming up to get renewed, and it's a dirty game out here, man. That's why. But you know, Ryan Clark got his show The Pivot. You know what I'm saying, with Fred Taylor and you know, and his crew. So he good, man. You know, he good. So yeah, man, it's good to have your own platform, man. You know, it pay off in the long run, man. Can't nobody tell you what to do. It's always been my platform from day one. Can't nobody tell me what to do, how to do it, or how anything should go. So I love it like that, man. We're gonna keep it like that. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Ryan Clark. He already had a backup plan with The Pivot, man. So we a podcast. So he good, dog. You know what I'm saying? So it's just crazy though. They fire a lot of people that's their main income, and they don't got no fame or notoriety outside of ESPN chicks, and ESPN just let them go like that. That's crazy. Like, it's a dog eat dog world, man. A dog eat dog world, man. So yeah, that's crazy, man. But look, man, I just want to speak on that too real quick. But look, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, legendary player. He had the most unstoppable move ever in the game, the sky hook. I don't know if y'all remember, he played on Martin, the Martin TV show. He is my favorite TV show of all time, that and Family Guy, and Dallas. I'm telling you, my 3 favorite shows of all time. Dallas, Family Guy, and Martin. I'm telling you, they're my 3 shows. But Kareem Abdul-Jabbar played on Martin. He was a doctor, and his name was Dr. Skyhook on the Martin show. He had a big white doctor's coat on, and it's crazy, man. But yeah, Dr. Skyhook with his name on the Martin show. That's crazy. But shout out to, and then he played on Fresh Prince too. He was like the Banks, Philip and Vivian them, the Fresh Prince family. It was Kareem was their neighbor. That was funny too, man. They were playing golf, and Kareem made a mistake and knocked the golf ball in their yard, and he went and got it. It was a funny episode. But yeah, Kareem, he a dope individual, man. Laid back, chill, never got in no trouble. Just been chill dude, man. Did his career and got the hell on out the league, man. And retired and went off in the sunset a champion. But it all started with this jersey right here, man. The high school jersey, man. Like, the dude putting up crazy numbers. The man was 79-2 his whole high school career. I'll say it again. 3 NYC Catholic titles, man. High school Catholic titles. And out of them 3, he won 2 national championships, man. He went national and won those. That man, you know, when the UCLA won some championships. Like, come on, man. What y'all want me to say, man? The dude's a winner all the way around, man. You know what I'm saying? We're going to get into the... I ain't speaking too much in the UCLA days and the NBA days because, you know, well, I spoke on the Bucks situation the time he was in Milwaukee. But, you know, go back and look at that episode. But, you know what I'm saying, and see what I had going on in that episode. But we're going to talk about the UCLA days. We're going to talk about the LA Laker days. You know, but we ain't going to get too much into it now. If I talk about it now, you know, it's going to sound redundant. And, like, I done heard that already when I pulled them jerseys out. So, we just talking about the high school and how he dominated high school, man. 79-2. Now, look it up, man. Man was 79-2 in high school, man. And overall, that man got 5 trophies, man. 3 Catholic, you know what I'm saying, titles. Come on, man. NYC Catholic title, man. 3 NYC Catholic titles. 2 titles that was national. So, yeah, man. That's just what it is, man. Dude was just handling business. And he was just winning his whole crop. Shit, I wouldn't be surprised he won some titles in middle school. Like, dude was just a winner everywhere he went, man. Everywhere he went, he was that guy. So, let's show the jersey one more time, man. This Lew Alcindor, a.k.a. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, high school jersey, man. Y'all stop playing with this guy. Yeah, man. Y'all see the vibes, man. Lew Alcindor, man. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar when he was in high school, man. That man was in high school, man. You know what I'm saying? Man was trying to figure out his locker combination around that time, man. One thing about no MVP of the NBA or winning titles in UCLA, that man trying to figure out his locker combination, man. You know what I'm saying? That man trying to figure out what they going to eat the next day at school lunch. You know what I'm saying? That man trying to figure out if they going to have a pop quiz that week. You know what I'm saying? That man trying to figure out stuff like that, man. That man trying to figure out who he going to take to the prom. You know what I'm saying? That man trying to figure stuff like that out. He wasn't thinking about no... But even though he was thinking about stuff like that, that man was still winning titles in high school. He was thinking about that and still winning titles then. Stop playing with this guy, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. Yeah, man. Had to give it to him, my guy. Had to give it to him. Yep. Yeah, man. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, should I say Lew Alcindor, for right now, because we showing and showcasing what he had going on at the beginning of his career. So, yeah, Lew Alcindor, let's get it right. Put some respect on the beginning of his career. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to get it wrong, calling him Kareem at the beginning. So, we're going to call him what his mama and them called around that time, Lew Alcindor. But shout out to Lew Alcindor, man. He held it down, man. Great career. I feel he don't get talked about enough in the GOAT conversation. All I hear is Jordan LeBron. And like I said, I'm telling y'all, man, I just don't feel LeBron's in that category of the greatest. Like, of all time, I just don't see it, man. But if they put Kareem in now, I couldn't say nothing, man. I definitely feel Jordan belongs there. But they always forget Kareem, though, for some reason, man. But that's why the Pull Out Game podcast here, not to forget Kareem, man. We can't never forget Kareem. Never will. You know what I'm saying? Dead or alive, we'll never forget Kareem, man. Always, man. You know what I'm saying? We don't want to say dead because at this present moment, we don't want to talk about nothing like that. You know, we just gonna celebrate Kareem and Lew Alcindor, aka Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. And he one of them guys, man. If y'all don't know, do your homework, man. You ain't gonna find a lot going on about Kareem for like YouTube. Well, he got YouTube highlights. And he got his stats. And yeah, Kareem been putting in work, man. I'm just telling y'all, he been putting in a lot of work. And what can I say, man? He been putting in that work. But yeah, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Lew Alcindor, you know, his name been Kareem so long, so we say Lew Alcindor, you kind of forget even for a minute or a split second that his name was Lew Alcindor around that time, man. You know what I'm saying? Cassius Clay, Lew Alcindor, you know what I'm saying? All that, man, you know, they changed over to the Muslim name. Much respect. Shout to all the Muslims, man. For real. Shout to all y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? I love everybody. But Lew Alcindor, we're gonna call him that because we're not trying to disrespect him by calling him out his name Kareem, but we highlighting what he was doing and what he had going on during his high school days and his college days. So well, you ain't put out the college jersey yet, but y'all get what's going on. But yeah, man, this Lew Alcindor All-Star Everything high school basketball jersey, man. Power Memorial High School, man. Catholic High School, man. Stop playing with your boy, man. And Lew Alcindor was a beast to be reckoned with. I'm glad I had this jersey, can shed light on what he had going on. He was so dominant. Y'all ain't believe how dominant this dude was, man. Dominant to the core. Yes. But it's All-Star Everything, man. Lew Alcindor, All-Star Everything, Power Memorial Catholic High School jersey, man. Stop playing with your boy, man. Y'all hold that thing down, man. I'm up out of here, man.
When drinking angry, the same with a mama. Pain with no gain is a bomber. Hit you with sticks.